All right, Pig Show, and this is how we're going to do things. We're going to call you out of the holding pens one at a time. So we've got our show ring staff, Benny Garinger and Colton Ream and Presley Grubb. They're going to open the doors for you. Our first exhibitor is Fox Brown. Our second exhibitor is Tate Ratliff. Our third exhibitor is Laney Meadows. Our fourth exhibitor is Lexi Stiltner. Our next exhibitor is Paisley Marshall. Our next exhibitor is Heidi Brown. Emma Hunt. Alexis Bays. Jace Howard. Brooklyn Neese. Okay, Judge, this is your class.
Well, good morning. Jay, I need to go somewhere where I can talk here. Well, good morning. What a pleasure to be here. I'm already impressed with the crowd and stuff that we see here at Greenup County. I've been judging for a long time, and this is one I don't know that I've ever done. If I did, it was 30 years ago, and so I'm so impressed to start out with. I think when we look at market hogs, we're talking about something that basically is extreme in the show ring and complete. And that is, we got to have one that's got a bunch of muscle in him. He's got to have shape. He's got to have rib shape. He's got to still be sound on his feet and legs. The muscle and the rib shape aren't so hard. It's the soundness part that gets us a little bit because it's just difficult. I think when we add it all up from the standpoint of muscle shape down the top, ham shape, rib shape, and still very athletic in feet and legs, this black-headed hog is the best one. She's going to win the class here for the young lady. Really got a nice chest, and one again is one that's got some rib shape and openness, and still with the groove down his top, muscle behind, gets it done. I think she wins pretty quickly. From there, it gets a little tougher. I think probably in this lightweight class, even though the pig's not the biggest hog in the world, he is probably the best through the center part of his body, and that's this young man right here with the lightest, probably lightest pig in the class. Still got plenty of muscle when we get behind. We give him a little more top shape, and probably in a lightweight class, I'd run him second. If we were projecting him to 280, he's going to be quicker than that. But I like him next best. Soundness-wise, rib-wise, the young man is going to be second in the class. From there, I think the heaviest muscle hog is the next one the young lady's got. Big butted, big top kind of hog, got lots of bone and stout. A little bit flat. We get into the rib shape in this hog. We want them opened up in their rib to get up and down, easy from laying down. Big chested hog. Debated on this hog even higher. Would like to stretch him out through his hip and rump a little bit. Length of rump and length of step kind of go together, and that's when we get into that part. From there, I'm going to go this young lady in the blue next. Your pig, I think, is better if he could be heavier. He's one of those, got some frame and length to him, flank to flank. He wants to get his top a little bit high. Got some muscle in him. Still very good on his feet and legs, but he's the one that's still a little bit green from the standpoint of being, he could be better as if he was heavier. We get into that part. Here's the other situation. Here's one that's a little quicker than he needs to be. Big-bodied hog, big-chested hog. You like that through the center part. Gets a little low fronted, gets a little sore on his front pasterns, are a little bit weak. We'd like to raise him up there, lean him up just a little bit, even in this lightweight class in terms of projecting him. So he'll be 5 in the deal. In 6, I debated this one up and down the line. You've got this belted hog really shiny and pretty. He's the one, as I study him coming at me and going away, he gets a little flatter right in the center part of his rib there. And muscle-wise, we're just a little plainer than I like shape. Got to have some expression for me, and I did. But boy, she's got him in his Sunday suit. Looks great. We just need to power him up a little bit for me to get along better. I thought the next pig was pretty good through the front 2/3 of his body. We get back into the back part of him. We need to base him wider. He's starting to get wider through his top than he is through his base. And anytime we do that, we're suspect a little bit to having some condition and cover on it. Go ahead and bring the next one. Belted hog coming out next, another one of those that basically you just put a little more muscle right in his old ham end to help him open his top up a little. But a pig is still good design, level made, good footed kind of hog. We just need more product in terms of in this class where we've got some real power hogs at the top. As we move on down in class, go ahead. Got one here that I think really is a long-bodied deal, a little bit like the pig we had in 4th. He's just one of those that's just not as good as he's going to be. You get him up to 270, 280 because it's long. She's long-bodied. She's really lean. Today she's just a little flatter. Doesn't have quite the bloom that we need for her to have in terms of being stout enough to get higher. And then the pig here coming next, another one still. You just like to pull this one apart. We need more chest cavity, a little more muscle. We get back in the ham end of him to get him up. Nice class, really good class to start the morning. Congratulations to all of you.
Your results from Class 4 of 4-H Market Hogs: in 10th place, Jace Howard. In 9th place, Lexi Stiltner. In 8th place, Tate Ratliff. In 7th place, Heidi Brown. In 6th place, Emma Hunt. In 5th place, Brooklyn Neese. In 4th place, Lainey Meadows. In 3rd place, Alexis Bays. In 2nd place, Fox Brown. And the winner of Class 1 of 4-H Market Hogs and advancing to the Grand Champion Drive goes to Paisley Marshall. We're now going to call Class 2 of 4-H Market Hogs into the show ring at this time. We're looking for an entry from Levi Stiltner. Brady Billups. Charlie McGinnis. Quentin Miller. Miana Lyon. Eva Wireman. Remington Barty. Is that Remington? Can you drive your pig out and around into the show ring? Okay. Bradley Potter. And Charlie Grayson.
Well, it didn't take me long to wear the battery out in that first mic. Must have talked too long. This class, I think, really intriguing. There's one just comes to me very quick. We talk about one that's a muscle hog and a production hog. That's the young lady right here. She's got one that's sound and really, really in a Sunday suit. One you could make a little longer, probably as we projected even bigger, but it fits exactly where she's got it. Muscle-wise, body-wise, rib-wise, and presentation is off. From there, I'm going to go right here with this pig in second. I think this one has really got some chest and width, thickness, maybe a little pigeon-toed in front. We'd square that up just a bit. But one, again, it puts together muscle and production really well. The black-headed hog is going to go third. I think through the front two-thirds, this hog could be first. When we get back in the seat of its britches, we need a little more ham shape to get you compared to the two that are ahead of you just a little bit. From there, we're going to use the polka dot hog here front. When he gets just a little tighter in his top, he's got muscle, really good shape in his top. Gets just a little bit awkward as he travels behind. We want to stretch and level his rump a little to get him a little higher. Long-bodied, well-presented hog with black belted hog coming out. A little flatter, a little bigger kind of a hog. The one, again, you'd like to pull apart, stouten up in his bone work a little bit to get her a little bit higher like that. The pig coming next, another one got probably a touch more shape through its ham end than the pig ahead of him, but he gets a little awkward on his hind legs. The rump design is a little shorter and steeper. As a result, we get just a touch awkward behind. Debated on this one a notch or two higher, but I think we need to make him a little more complete in terms of his soundness. The wide belted hog coming next. Beautiful design kind of hog from the side. Another one of those that comes at you pretty good. We just need to open him up in his rib. We need to open him up in terms of his ham shape a little bit to get you a little higher, but intriguing as we look down the top of the rascal. White pig may be as high cutability as anything. Can a hog be too lean? Some days they can, to be honest with you. We got into situations where we're kind of at somewhere between 6/10 and an inch on 300 pounders. This guy's a big frame, lean, trim. We just need to soften it up a little bit, ease it up in his front shoulder a little. And then the black belted hog coming out here, long, big frame, good design kind of pig. Again, we need more thickness in terms of rib shape and muscle shape behind to get this one a little higher. Congratulations to Class 2.
Your results from Class 2 of 4-H Market Hogs: in 9th place, Miana Lyons; in 8th place, Charlie Grayson; in 7th place, Brady Billups; in 6th place, Quentin Miller; in 5th place, Charlie McGinnis; in 4th place, Remington Bartee; in 3rd place, Levi Stiltner; in 2nd place, Bradley Potter, winning Class 2 and advancing to the Grand Champion Drive. I think we're ready to call Class 3 of 4-H Market Hogs into the show ring. This is our final class before we have our Grand Champion Drive. We're looking for an entry from Enola Wireman. William Billups. Easton Potter. The birthday girl, Abigail Howard. Ella Stone. Bailey Potter. And Raylee Nelson. Okay, Judge, this is your class. We'd like to ask the previous class first and second place pigs to the back row of makeup rings at this time. The first and second pigs from the first two classes into the back row of makeup pins.
Really nice set here at the top of this class. I think when we add it all up, muscle, production, soundness, and a package that looked like it's still on the way up, even though these hogs are weighing 289, 295 at the top of this deal. I think the best one is one here. That one's going to win. I think all the way through. This one just athletic and sound and level top and level rump like that. I think this white Chester bearing bear gives them a run for the money on muscle down the top particularly, maybe not so much behind. Where we'd like to fix the Chesters a little bit off its hind legs, stretch its rump out, make it step a little longer. But I like that pair. They do things really, really well. From there, I'm going to go the belted hog here in third. The other one's got some top shape. We like that. Long-bodied, big-framed hog in this heavy, heavy class. He's really still one pretty lean. Probably not quite as fresh in this look as we have in maybe the first two, but still a very good hog here in third. Red belted hog goes next. Long, very level, sound enough. Just one you'd like to open up in its rib, make it just a little thicker in terms of muscle. compared to the two that's up there. The white pig coming out next, another one, big frame, long body, super lean kind of hog. Again, one we'd like to pull apart, make wider in terms of rib shape, give just a touch more muscle shape, particularly down through its high. And I judge everything ground up, and we'd like to open this one up at the ground a little bit. The pig coming out for the birthday girl there is one that really fresh, well presented, probably one that's gotten just a little past where it was its best from a cutability standpoint. I like the freshness of this pig. I like the look production-wise, but would like to lean it up just a little bit. And that happens when you get barras in heavy classes. They get to the point where they start to show just to loosen up a little bit in that bottom third. And then the pig here at the end, the other one, big production kind of hog, one that's just gotten just a little more cover than we'd like to have. And I think increasing the muscle would have helped that one just a bit. Congratulations, good class.
Your results from Class 3 of 4-H Market Hogs: in 7th place, William Billups. In 6th place, the birthday girl, Abigail Howard. In 5th place, Easton Potter. In 4th place, Bailey Potter. In 3rd place, Rayleigh Nelson. In 2nd place, Anola Wireman. And the winner of Class 3 4-H Market Hogs and advancing to the Grand Champion Drive goes to Ella Stone. All right, it's time for that Grand Champion 4-H Market Hog Drive. We're going to call the winners from the first 3 classes of 4-H Market Hogs into the show ring. We're looking for that entry, the winner from Class 1, shown by Paisley Marshall. We're looking for the winner from Class 2, entry shown by Eva Wireman. And we're looking for the winner from Class 3, an entry shown by Ella Stone. The Grand Champion 4-H Market Hog is sponsored by Jennifer Worthington, Advantage Plus Realty. I'd like to ask all second place pigs to the makeup pins at this time. Second place pigs from the first 3 classes to the makeup ring at this time.
Well, if you would please put your hands together and congratulate these 3 who won their class. You know, when you're showing at the end of the show, that's a good thing. That's a really good thing. So congratulations to all 3 of you. You got really good hogs, and hogs that are well presented. I think when it comes down to picking a champion, they need to do everything well. And that is, they got to have muscle, they got to have rib shape and body, they got to be sound on their feet and legs. They got to have a fresh look like they just got to the show and are still on the way up part. Check. And that's what we've got here in these guys. The pig out of the first class has got muscle and still got time left in this one a little bit. You know, he's one of those that maybe doesn't hit you quite as shiny as the other 2, but I mean, he's one that's got packed full of product and get that in about 240 or 242 or something, still got some time left in him. You go to the middle class, and you probably got the one that's the best through the center part of its body. One you might stretch it out a little bit, flank to flank, length to neck and stuff in terms of that. But I mean, down the top, you see the groove in its top, weight width at the ground going away from me. It's got tons and tons of muscle in him like that. The pig comes out of the last class. That one weighs 260 or so. This one weighs 295, and we're selling 420,000 market hogs today, around 280. So you've got to have hogs that can go to this particular weight. This one hits me really good from a chest standpoint, from a width behind standpoint. One has still got shape down its top. And I think from the standpoint of body volume, not quite as opened up as our middle, but still one is doing. The extra little bit of length of body, soundness of feet and legs, the whole thing. I think you add it all up. The best one is this one right here. Congratulations to her.
Congratulations to Ella Stone, your 2024 4-H Market Hog Grand Champion. This award is sponsored by Jennifer Worthington, Advantage Plus Realty. We're now going to bring that second place pig from Class 3 in for selection of Reserve Champion 4-H Market Hog. This exhibit is shown by Enola Wireman. The Reserve Champion Market Hog is also sponsored by Jennifer Worthington, Advantage Plus Realty.
We bring in that Chester, and we talked about that a pig just having a massive kind of a top in him. One, I think to get him more complete, we need to stretch him out through his rump a little bit, make him a little more athletic as we go off his hip and hind leg that way. I think still really one that runs in here and plays just with the others from a standpoint of base width and stuff. I would like to just stretch him out through his hip a little bit. Yeah. I think the next best one that does everything well, soundness, production, muscle, and being a very fresh package, the middleweight will be your reserve champion. Congratulations.
Congratulations to Eva Wireman for showing this year's 4-H Market Hog Reserve Champion Pig. Award sponsored by Jennifer Worthington, Advantage Plus Realty. So what we're going to do is pull the top place pig in each of those three classes that was from Greenup County into the show ring for the judge to pick the best one from Greenup County. Your top placing Greenup County pig from Class 1 is Paisley Marshall. Let's have her into the show ring. Your top placing Greenup County pig from Class 2 is shown by Bradley Potter. And your top placing Greenup County pig from Class 3 is shown by the birthday girl, Abigail Howard. We would like to call FFA Market Hogs to the makeup ring. FFA Market Hogs to the makeup ring.
Well, we got some really nice hogs in Greenup County. That is always good, I think. You get those guys back in here. I think it comes down to, we'd like to lean to maybe the one out of the last class a little bit. The one out of the middle class is really a nice hog, big centered hog, a little bit down on its pasterns in front. Maybe from a muscle standpoint, doesn't have quite as much shape as what the lightweight does. The black-headed hog is the one that hits me with all the chest and the groove down its top, the big butt. Still, even on the chips, still handles it really pretty well. I think you add it all up. This one's the best one. She'll be the champion, Green County.
Congratulations to Paisley Marshall for showing this year's 4-H Market Hog Greenup County class winner. Okay, I think we can call these FFA Market Hogs into the show ring at this time. We're looking for an entry from Lexi Jenkins. One from Logan Jenkins. Austin Miller. Angel Ray Bates. Maggie Grayson. An entry from Allison Wireman. Peyton Hayslip. And Landon Green. Okay, Judge, this is your class. Since there's only a single heat of FFA Market Hogs, this will determine the Grand and Reserve Champion FFA Market Hog for this show season. Following this class, we will ask that Grand Champion 4-H Market Hog, shown by Ella Stone, to come in to face off against the FFA Grand Champion Market Hog to see who is going to be the supreme market hog for this show season and sell first on Saturday.
I think this is a really interesting class as we break them down. Play hog judge with me just a little bit. I think the belted hog over there just needs a little more muscle. He's really good designed, level made, really athletic, very sound, but one that needs to be powered up with some more thickness. So that one's going to go in the fourth slot here in this deal. From there, I think you could make a case for any of the top three here in this deal. Probably the blue hog is one that probably comes at you as good as anybody. Go down the top. When you get behind the hog, we don't have quite the power that we did coming at us. And, you know, that basically we're always comparing width at the ground to width on top, width behind to width in front. So we'd like to power that one up a little bit. The black hog is really beautifully designed, very well presented. One that's really an athletic, sound one that's got some bone. Probably from a base width standpoint, he's third compared to the other two here. We'd like to open him up and base him a little wider there. But, I mean, he's very complete in terms of his design and pattern. Then the belted hog here, we'd probably want it to have the most shape in terms of top shape, in terms of muscle back and forth. We'd maybe like to stouten this one up in his bone work, clean him up just a little bit back to his joints just a touch. It's not bad, but it's one of those looks like it's coming to me. I think this guy is really good through the center part of its body and gets it done, I think, in terms of being the one that is the muscle hog and still good in his rear, probably from a freshness standpoint like that. I think it comes down, I'm always base width is everything to me. I think hogs that are wide, hogs that have muscle, and then hogs that are sound. I think it's very, very close here. I am going to start the belted hog down on the far end for the class. I'm going to go blue hog in second and black hog in third, and I could justify doing it any other way. But I think when we put width, muscle, production, soundness all together, the black hog wins. Blue hog really good through the front, really good down his top. Wish the other third place hog had just a touch more width and thickness like that. The spotted pig coming out, the other one's got some meat in him. He's the one that's got some ham shape, got some top shape. He gets a little bit straight out of his front end. We'd like to make him more athletic from his shoulder down. That part, once it makes him want to get up in his top, but relax his shoulder a bit like that. Still give him a touch more shape behind. This blue hog is really thick, through the center part of his check. He's really good from the standpoint of rib shape. But he's one that, again, runs out of gas a little bit when we get behind him. The seat of his britches, we'd like to power him up a little bit. But, boy, through the center part, he's really, really good. The belted hog, I told the young man he's gotten sore-footed here at the show and makes his top come up. He's better from a muscle standpoint and a rib standpoint than where I've got him. But from his soundness standpoint, it makes him look like he's just not athletic, and he doesn't appear to be bad. The white pig, still a lean pig with long body. The other one, we'd open him up in his rib, help him through his old ham end a little bit to get him higher. Congratulations, good class.
Your results from the FFA Market Hog class: in 8th place, Austin Miller; in 7th place, Logan Jenkins; in 6th place, Lexi Jenkins; in 5th place, Landon Green; in 4th place, Peyton Hayslip; in 3rd place, Allison Wireman; in 2nd place, Angel Ray Bates; and the winner of, that was also the reserve champion FFA Market Hog, sponsored by Jennifer Worthington, Advantage Plus Realty, goes to Angel Ray Bates. Angel Ray Bates also is going to take home the Greenup County class winner for the FFA Market Hog division, since that was homegrown right on her farm. And your grand champion FFA Market Hog this year is shown by Maggie Grayson, and that is sponsored by Jennifer Worthington, Advantage Plus Realty. It's now time to have our Supreme Market Hog runoff, where we're going to ask the 4-H grand champion, shown by Ella Stone, to come out into the show ring and square off against the FFA Grand Champion Market Hog, shown by Maggie Grayson. This will determine who is the Supreme Market Hog for this show season and who will sell first on Saturday.
Congratulations to both of you. You got nice hogs. I think these hogs can play anywhere. You know, you only make good. And both of these play very, very fast. I think when it comes down to it, we'd like to stouten the FFA pig up a little bit in terms of his bone work and stoutness there. Both of them in a 290 range like that. Both of them handles that from a cutability standpoint really, really well. The advantage to the 4-H hog is in the stout that we've got, and still I think one is as athletic as well to go. Very, very good pair champions right here. Congratulations.
Congratulations to Ella Stone for showing this year's Supreme Champion Market Hog. She will sell first on Saturday. All right, I think we're ready for our single class of 4-H roaster pigs. So the Grand and Reserve Champion 4-H roaster pig will come out of this class. We're looking for an entry from Brooklyn Miller. One from Colton Guston. and Charlie McGinnis. And Raylan Ream. And Audrey Bush. And Wade Billups. And Miana Lyon. And Grace Jaco. And Ella Stone. And Jolie Osborne. Okay, Judge, this is your class. Just a reminder, the winner and second place will take home grand and reserve champion roaster pigs, respectively. And that winner will face off against the FFA roaster champion after the next class.
When this roaster pig division, the only time I remember judging this size was in California. They have a big roaster pig business out there, and so we show a lot of them in this deal. And I think it's wonderful you all come up with a way to every kid, no matter what their weight is, they get to show. I think it's easy. This one right here is the one that puts the design and the rib and the muscle and everything together. Just one that does it pretty quickly there. And I think probably for me gets it done in to the highest degree, extreme yet complete. Second place is a little harder for me. I think the one that offers the most shape and muscle and base width proportionally is this little white one. It's going to go in the second slot. It's a big top rascal, wide at the ground. You love this one from the standpoint athletic. It goes on both ends really well. And I think one, even though it's light, it's good. It's actually good. Third place will be the gilt on the fence with the black spot on its back. I think probably that one, again, his balance is up. Probably doesn't have quite the shape in terms of the white pig in front of him, but still one you can appreciate doing a lot of things really, really well. From there, we're going to go with the polka dot pig the young lady in orange has got. Big chested hog, lots of muscle, probably drop the rear flank, change him on his feet a little bit on both ends to help him out. That leaves the black pig here in fifth. Good design, good production hog. Gets out muscled a little bit by the hogs that are ahead of him, but still one that's got some chest, got some top. Just one just needs some time on feed. We bring out the Burke-looking pig and another one. We give up a little bit of muscle here. We get a little weak on our pasterns behind, but a big centered kind of hog, really a production kind of hog. We need a little more shape down this top to get it a notch or two higher in this class. Here's really long bodied, got some shape to its top. When we drop the flank, we change it a little bit on it in its rear legs, make it step just a little longer, and then open it up in its rib to help it. But still a pig got some size to him. The little belted hog here, we want to pull apart, make just a little wider as we get into that. The white pig coming next. The other one we just like to make just a little more muscular in terms of width and thickness all the way through. And then the belted hog at the end. Another one just needs a little more body in that one from the standpoint of having that production look. He's lean and trim. Just one that's so great at this stage of the game. He's not as good as he's going to be. when you fill him up and get him really heavy. Congratulations to this roaster pig class.
Your results from your 4-H roaster pig contest this year. In 10th place, Wade Billups. In 9th place, Audrey Bush. In 8th place, Colton Guston. In 7th place, Grace Jaco. In 6th place, Raylan Ream. In 5th place, Charlie McGinnis. In 4th place, Miana Lyon. In 3rd place, Jolie Osborne. Your reserve champion 4-H roaster pig is shown by Brooklyn Miller, and your grand champion 4-H roaster pig is shown by Miss Ella Stone. Both of those awards are sponsored by Jennifer Worthington, Advantage Plus Realty. And Jolie Osborne was your 3rd place roaster pig, and she also will take home the Greenup County Class 4-H Roaster Pig Award this year. Congratulations, Jolie, on showing a fine homegrown pig. All right, it's time for our FFA roaster pig contest. We have 2 exhibitors in this FFA class of roaster pigs. We have an entry from Angel Ray Bates. And we have an entry from Jason Plummer. One of these will take home the Grand Champion FFA Roaster Pig Award, sponsored by Jennifer Worthington Advantage Plus Realty. And one of them will take home the Reserve Champion FFA Roaster Pig Award, sponsored by Jennifer Worthington Advantage Plus Realty. And one of them will walk away with bragging rights for the rest of their relationship.
I think disappointment's one of those things you got to learn to live with a little bit, you know, in this deal. Congratulations to both of you. I hate to hurt your feelings, young man. She's going to beat you like a dog in this one. Big top, big butted, opened up, really muscular kind of hog that's got a lot of shape. Did you pick his hog out too? Hey. And then the black pig, still a nice one, nearly level, long in his top line. More top shapes needed, more muscle shapes needed. Young lady 1, young man 2. Congratulations.
Hey, your results. Reserve Champion FFA Roaster Pig, shown by Jay Plummer, and your Grand Champion FFA Roaster Pig, bred and raised by Angel Ray Bates. Both of those pigs bred and born at Angel Ray's farm. She's your Grand Champion FFA Roaster, and both of those awards sponsored by Jennifer Worthington Advantage Plus Realty. We now need the Grand Champion 4-H Roaster Pig, shown by Miss Ella Stone, to come into the show ring to square off against the FFA Grand Champion FFA Roaster Pig, shown by Miss Angel Ray Bates. This will determine.
Very, very nice, both of them there. I think probably the FFA pig being a gilt. You know, gilt basically go farther. Barras mature a little quicker than gilts, and on all these species it's the other way around. But I think when you look at width of chest, you look at rib shape, base width, both of them really good. The gilt's got more time left, but the one that really has put it all together today in terms of design and shape is the pig, the young lady in the pink's got. It'll be your champion here in the roaster division.
Congratulations to Ella Stone for showing this year's Supreme Roaster Pig. She will sell first on Saturday. We're going to call this single class of 4-H feeder pigs into the show ring at this time. This Grand and Reserve Champion 4-H feeder pig will be selected from this class. So we need an entry from Kirsten Clark. And one from Noah Rife. And one from Kyler Robinson. And one from Kenley Polari. And one from Savannah Ratliff. And one from Bradley Potter. And rounding out our class, one from Bailey Miller. Okay, Judge, this is your class.
It's a fun class because it's kind of one of those where we a prospect situation where we're looking for show pigs in this particular size, and we go pick them out, and I think that's really intriguing. I think when you add it all up, the one that's got the bone and stoutness, the rib, the body, that's your pig right here. Going to win the class. He's got muscle shape, top and rump, big bodied kind of hog all the way through. From there, I like this black hog to go next. Really got good muscle shape down his top. Probably a little finer bone there than the pig we used there, but I like this one a ton. I debated on starting him, would just like to stouten him up a little bit to get you there to that part. From there, I'm going to go out here to the young lady. If we could inch this one's top down just a little bit, we could slide it up a little bit. This one has still got body, it's got feet and legs are good. We just need to relax its top just a touch to get it done. There, I'm using the little bitty pig, the polka dot here. Really stout. When I studied him pretty hard, I think he's a little bit straight up front maybe, and one that's intriguing as we study him from a standpoint of making him work. And then the young man going out there will be 5. He's just a touch more muscle. Still good design. The red belted hog coming out, beautifully designed one. You put a little more middle in him probably from the standpoint of helping him today, but he's the one that's going to be green. He's got to get pretty big, or she does, to get it on up there. Then the white pig coming out, another one, big frame, long body. Just needs another shot of muscle, top and rump in terms of helping this one get along a little higher. Good class. Congratulations.
The results from this class of 4-H feeder pigs for this year's fair goes to 7th place, Savannah Ratliff. 6th place, Noah Wright. 5th place, Kyler Robinson. 4th place, Kirsten Clark. 3rd place, Kenley Polari. Your reserve champion 4-H feeder pig is shown by Bailey Miller, and your grand champion 4-H feeder pig for this year is shown by Bradley Potter. Bradley Potter is also going to take home your 2024 4-H Greenup County Class Feeder Pig Award, so congratulations for that homegrown pig, Bradley Potter. Those awards are sponsored by Jennifer Worthington, Advantage Plus Realty. It is now time for my FFA kids to bring their feeder pigs in the show ring. We've got 2 exhibitors that are going to face off against each other. We have an entry from Maggie Grayson. And an entry from Shelby McCormick.
Well, here in the FFA division, we got 2 really nice pigs that pop in here. Both of them got really good muscle shape. I think when you study them, and again, I am one of those guys ground up, rear forward, looking at base width coming at me, going away. I think this gray belted pig is the one that really powered. He's the one that's going to win the class. Really opened up in terms of his chest and stuff. I think the other pig probably down the road is going to be one that's going to be maybe catch him in time, but today he's a little bigger framed, a little greener, just doesn't have quite the width that we see in the gray pig that we start with. Both of them nice. Both of them very, very nice. Congratulations to both of you girls.
Your reserve champion, FFA feeder pig, is shown by Miss Shelby McCormick. She is also going to take home your Greenup County Class Feeder Pig Award for this show season, so congratulations on both of those, Shelby. And the grand champion FFA feeder pig this year is shown by Maggie Grayson. Both of those awards are sponsored by Jennifer Worthington with Advantage Plus Realty. We'll keep Maggie Grayson's feeder pig in their show ring, and we're going to bring back that 4-H champion feeder pig shown by Bradley Potter to have them face off to determine this year's Supreme Feeder Pig and who will sell first on Saturday.
I think really, really nice here. I mean, I think this is pretty close when you get in there. Again, as you compare them, the pig out of the 4-H is a really a long-bodied one. It's got some stout to him. Maybe inches his top up just a little bit. The little gray pig that comes out is just super busted open in terms of chest cavity. Width behind, muscle, rib shape is extreme, and this pig is really one of those that you appreciate, having all that center body width and then top that's just bubbled up and a chest that's deal. And still, as you study them, I don't care if they're big or little, in terms of how they travel, he's sure sound enough. I think when it comes down, we're looking for one that's extreme yet complete. And to me, the one that does that the best, the little blue one out of the FFA division. Congratulations.
Congratulations to Maggie Grayson showing this year's Supreme Feeder Pig. She will sell first on Saturday. I think it's time to get these Cloverbud Showmen in the ring, don't you? We have a passel of Cloverbud Showmen. I think we ought to just open the gates and let them run. We're looking for Ella Osborne in the Cloverbud Showmanship. Ella Osborne in the Cloverbud Showmanship. In the show ring now, we have these Cloverbud Showmen. We have Adelie Potter, Case Bartee, Jackson Howard, Olive Lone, Audrey Wireman, Amelia Wireman, Layla Burton, Solly Hayslip, and Chloe Pope. Okay, Judge, this is your class, our single class of Cloverbud Showmen.
Well, I'm one of these old school showmanship people. Other side. I'm on this side, you're on that side. This showmanship thing is animal presentation. When they look good, you're winning. When they're in the corner, or I can't see them, or they're wadded up and they don't look good, you're losing. So it's so much harder to judge than the regular show because the hog is what he is. I think several of them are doing a good job. The young lady with the spotted pig, been out away from everybody. I like her a ton, and she does really, really well. Young man with the orange belted pig. Here, hey. I'm on this side, you're on that side. Don't get between me and the pig. Old cardinal sin. Some of the young judges let you do it, but not me. Look at this one. Look at the eye contact. It's beautiful in terms of going away from, don't hit them on the ham. Top of the back, neck and shoulders, hit on the ham, they hump up, or in the belly they hump up like that. The one thing you don't ever want to do is practice in the ring before the show and then go back there and feed them. If you practice in the ring, feed them on that end. Feed them on that end so that they don't fight you like what we see here. They know the way back to the barn. It's so hard. This showmanship thing is a team sport. The pig's got to eat. Look at this one. Isn't that beautiful? Beautiful. That's beautiful. That's exactly the right speed, except she's letting her hands ride. No hands. Just stick. We only use the stick to make them go or turn them. This stick wears too much stick. Anytime I notice you and not the pig, it's too much. Now, I know they all do it, and I know it's hard to break. But the idea of this deal is when you notice the pig in a positive deal, and that's slow and easy, one step at a time. That might be a rear view, it might be a front view. You have to decide, is my pig good enough to come at you or go away from you, or maybe you can do both. That's the thing. Hog presentation. You're going to have a hog show for a long time in Greenup County based on this class right here. Please hope everybody's got their pictures taken. Please give this group a nice round of applause. They're all going to be first.
Hey, congratulations to these Clover Buds. You had Adelie Potter, Case Bartee, Jackson Howard, Olive Lone, Audrey Wireman, Amelia Wireman, Layla Burton, Solly Hayslip, and Chloe Pope. How about another round of applause for these Clover Buds? All right, we're ready for this first class of junior pig showmanship. We're going to ask all junior pig showmen in this class to head on into the ring. Okay, Judge, we've had a last-minute scratch. This is your class. This is the first heat of junior swine showmanship. We would ask entries in Class 3 of junior showmanship to head to the makeup ring at this time. Class 3 to the makeup pins.
Well, they tell me we've got 3 heats of juniors. Is that right? 3 heats of juniors. So we just need to pull 1 or 2 from each heat, and then we'll pick a winner out of those. In this situation, we've got showmanship after the show. Pigs kind of know the way back to the barn, and that's a disadvantage. But still, when you do put the work in at home, you can make them go where you want to. In this class, I don't think this one, little one down here, she's doing all she can do, but he knows where his pin is back there, and he won't give her a chance. But she's one that I thought might have a real chance of winning this thing or being pulled like that. These 2 pigs here, they stopped. I asked this one, the birthday girl, I said, listen, you've made a pet out of this one, and if a pet just will not move, she won't move, and there's nothing you can do when you make one that big. Plus, she's too easy. She got to get meaner, but not mean. Same thing for this guy. His pig just wants to stop and stand all the time like that. And then I thought it come down to probably this young lady and the guy in the cowboy hat. Guy in the cowboy hat is good. He's covered the whole ring. At times when the pig speeds up, he speeds up, and you don't do that. You stay the same speed. If you speed up, they get to chasing them like that. He's excellent. He does a good job. Pig's a little bit hard to show because he's fast and slow, and doesn't want to turn. Here's what I'm talking about, except for one thing. She's using the stick more than I like. She gets the head up on the profile when you throw them off in terms of the way they walk a little bit. But when you watch her, when she comes straight at me, that's when you get their head up. That's when the chest is bowled out there like that. She's got great control. She will be the one that comes back. Congratulations.
Congratulations to Charlie McGinnis winning that first heat of junior swine showmanship. She will return for the junior swine runoff. Congratulations to those other contestants as well. Wade Billups, Lexi Stiltner, Jace Howard, and Abigail Howard all did a good job. It looks like all the exhibitors for Class 3 of Junior Showman are in the makeup pen, so at this time, we'd like to call all 4 of those exhibitors from Class 3 to pay attention to the judge and then enter the show ring. Okay, Judge, this is your class. We'd like to ask all entries in Class 4 to the makeup pens at this time. Exhibitors in Class 4 Junior Showmanship to the makeup pens at this time.
I think the pigs are acting a little better this class. Deal, the young ladies over there, he still likes the corner a little bit. But, I mean, when she came out, she was doing really, really good. And then he goes all the way back. You cannot, in any showmanship situation, I would never use this third of the ring because you get down here and we'll never see you again. And that's because they know the way back to the barn after the show. The young man here, when he comes out, he's doing a good job, smooth and easy. Occasionally, I'll catch him on the wrong side. You can't get between me and the pig. If I'm coming up from behind, you go. If I'm in the front, you go around the back like that. Young lady in the orange started off terrific, smooth and easy, just like that, so perfect. And then she get between me and the pig a little bit. I move so much it's hard. And then this one here, I think, is still a little heavy with the stick. But she's one of them that kind of I just seen, and that's showmanship. You get it done. She's getting down towards the end down there, but she made no mistakes. She never me and the pig. She done it the best. This young lady gets to come back. Congratulations.
Congratulations to Rayleigh Nelson winning this Class 3 of Junior 4H Showmanship. She will advance to the Junior Showmanship runoff. Your showman into the ring at this time. We have 5 exhibitors in Class 4 of Junior Showman. Okay, Judge, this is your class. We'd like to ask Class 5 of Junior Showmanship to the holding pins at this time. Class 5 exhibitors to the holding pins at this time. I'd also like to take a moment to introduce our judge, although I think he needs no introduction. This is Mr. Warren Beeler himself, coming to us all the way from Caneyville, Kentucky. He works at the Kentucky Department of Agriculture, where he is currently the Deputy Commissioner. He has judged for 48 years in 43 states, and we are so happy to finally have him in our show barn. He's been married to his lovely wife, Dee Dee, for 42 years, where they have 5 children and 2 granddaughters. If you've been to our farm to table, he has spoke at several of them. And then if you're going to attend the farm to table dinner on Saturday night in Catlettsburg, he'll be speaking there as well. And believe me, you're in for a treat if you've never heard him speak. He's very passionate about agriculture and super passionate about Kentucky agriculture. How about a round of applause for our judge coming to us from Caneyville? I'd also like to ask a round of applause for our ring stewards. They've been busy today. We've kept them hopping. We've got Jordan Skeens, Shauna McCormick, Benny Geringer, Abe Hayslip, Presley Grubb, and we had Colton Ream in there at one time helping. But how about a round of applause for our ring stewards? So far, none of the pigs have got out of the show ring, and that's a plus for you.
When in this third junior division, I mean, excellent. I've never seen a feeder pig was easy to show, and that rascal just wants to go. Every time you touch him, he takes off. Young man's doing all he can do, but he's just one of those that doesn't want to go. This one is one, I just didn't see her enough. That one with the white had a good entry, but you can almost be, I hesitate to say it, too slow. If you're too slow, you don't get by me enough times to where I can pile up the points for you, because you know, you can be good a while, not so good a while, and if I don't see you, that's the thing. And he's hard to show. He likes the fence. He's wanting to go back to the barn. But, I mean, I love her icon. I love her positioning, and her eye contact is excellent that way. Young man with a polka dot there. The other one wants to fight him a little bit in terms of wanting to go to the barn, and then you get between me and the pig like that. See that? No matter where you're at, I'm still talking, but like that. I think just hard to show that one. Then I had high hopes for the young lady here with the black-headed pig. He's just slow. He just doesn't want to move. And you got to get him enough looks to get by me a bunch of times. And this thing, you got to be good and a little bit lucky. It's not what you do all the time. It's what you do when I turn and look. And he's one that wants to stop and stand. Her positioning is really good. Her eye contact's perfect. Pig just does not want to go, and that makes it tough. But I'm telling you, there's a really good one in here. This young man with the Burke has got it figured out. Slow and easy. He's got touch. It's not beat, it's touch. And he is amazingly good, and he's controlled that pig to the whole ring. Young man with the Burke down there is going to be the one that comes back. Congratulations to him.
Congratulations to Briar Osborne winning this Class 4 of Junior Swine Showman. He will come back to complete in the Junior Swine Runoff. All right, we're ready to call our final heat of Junior Showman into the ring at this time. We have 4 exhibitors in this final heat of Junior Showman. Okay, Judge, this is your class. We need the Junior Showmanship winners from the previous classes to the makeup pins at this time. If you're a winner in any of the prior 3 Junior Showmanship classes, please head to the makeup pins at this time.
Job, all of them, and the speed's right, control's right. Pig here is probably the hardest one to show because that's a roaster pig, and they just haven't been around long enough to really get trained. The white pig, other than the young man using his free hand, and then he takes a while to get back out here, and now he's wanting to fight a little bit. He's done a good job. When he's good, he's very good. It's just I'd get that free hand off of him because they want to fight that free hand when you lean on them, that part. That leaves these 2, and I think that's the great place to be. Don't ever go back down here. You're going to get hung up and never get back again. Don't chase him. Don't chase him no matter how fast he gets like that. This guy's in the right position, doing a good job. He doesn't let him get all the way down there. He turns and comes back. Pull him off that fence. Even an old bald-headed fat judge can drive him down the fence. Show me you got control. I think this one is beautiful. Absolutely. See that look coming at me with the head up. That's big-chested like that. Profile, you drop the head back down so the feet and legs look normal, just like that. Absolute perfect, absolute perfect. I think there's 2 we got to keep this time. Young lady with the red hog and the young man with the black-headed hog gets to come back. 2. Good job. You bet. Hey.
Congratulations to Levi Stiltner and Eva Wireman, both making it into that Junior Showmanship runoff. All right, I think we're ready for this Junior Showmanship runoff. In just a moment, we'll have the winner from Class 2, Charlie McGinnis, the winner from Class 3, Rayleigh Nelson, the winner from Class 4, Briar Osborne, and both winners from Class 5, Levi Stiltner and Eva Wireman, into the show ring to find out who the Junior Showmanship champion is going to be for this year. That winner will face off against the senior 4-H showmanship champion to see who's going to compete in the round robin show of showmen tomorrow after the lamb and goat show. We would like to ask all 4-H senior showmen to the makeup pins at this time. All 4-H senior showmen to the makeup pins at this time.
When showmanship gets good, it gets quiet. No squealing, no carrying on. There's no beating. It's a touch thing. And I am one of those guys, the best I've ever had. Whoop, 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 whoop. If I'm behind, you got to go in front. Don't get between us. Was at the Ohio State Fair many years ago. Had this kid come in. He just had an average Yorkshire Bear. I put him 13th the next day. That's why showmanship is so important. But this kid drove the whole time, and he never touched the hog with a stick, not once. He put the stick down and he turned his head. He won, easy. And I asked him, how'd you get the hog to do that? He said, we got an old house on the farm. He says, we put a ramp to the porch. He said, I drove him through there 7 times every day. It is a earned talent. Success is earned by going to the barn. You don't get them to act like this and behave like this without lots and lots of effort. So that's what makes showmanship so important. I think they're a good bunch. I like them. The young lady's fighting hers a little bit here and got between me and the pig just a touch. This young man with a black-headed hog, he's got the perfect instinct. He's calm and easy. We backed him off the stick a little bit there, but you don't let him get all the way to the fence before you return him. I've got 3 or 4 great looks in this gal with the wide-belted hog here coming at me. He's fighting her a little bit from the standpoint of wanting to go to the barn, but she stayed calm. When I put pressure on you and I try to make you go around the front, don't let me speed you up. You stay slow and go right on around. But I thought she was terrific. This young man with the Burke back here, excellent. He's got one that dips behind the shoulders a little bit. You see that? So one of those kind of hogs, in terms of showing off the good and hide the bad, you drive at me or away from me as much as you can. You can't do it all the time, but it's one of those things. But it's tough. He's got great control. His pig's starting to wear out and get tired. The young lady with the red one's just pretty amazingly good. She just absolutely in front of me the whole time. When I forced them to go to far end, she came through 3 times and before anybody else could. I think when it comes down to it, who's got control, whose pig did I see the most times in a positive light? That's showmanship. Young lady with the red hog wins.
Congratulations to Eva Wireman, your 2024 Junior 4-H Champion Showman. She will face off against the 4-H Senior Showman following this class to determine who is going to go to the round robin on, well, that's tomorrow. The round robin tomorrow after the Lamb and Goat Show. Okay, I think we're ready with our single heat of Senior 4-H Showmen. They are all in the makeup pins. It's going to be a class of 4. And so when these showmen are ready to enter the ring, you may proceed. Okay, Judge, this is your class.
In this class, we got 2 pigs that just won't show. Little feeder pigs, they're almost impossible for anybody to get them to do. She's done everything. She stayed patient. She done good. But they haven't been around the earth long enough to get trained, to be honest with you, so it makes it difficult. I thought the orange belted hog did really good the first half. He was working, and now he wants to go to the barn on you and wore out a little bit, and that's part of it. These 2 are excellent. Both of them staying out here in the middle, doing a good job there. When you turn the pig, you got to figure out, do I turn into the judge? Do I have enough chest to turn into the judge? Or do I turn away from the judge? Sometimes you can do both like that. He wants to get a little high in his top. So going up, you can't get between us, even going away. Smooth and easy. He's one of them that wants to run a little bit this way and then walk back like that. But he's done a good job of staying off the fence. Young lady in the pinks had a good day. She has absolutely got control. Watch her beautiful look right there, head up, coming at me. Hog sets me on fire. That's showmanship. That's presenting at a high level the positives of the hog. That's what it comes down to. Great job, all of you. Young lady in the pink, champion.
Congratulations to Ella Stone, your 2024 Senior 4-H Swine Showmanship Champion. She will compete against the Junior 4-H Showmanship winner, Eva Wireman, in a runoff to determine who is going to compete for 4-H in the round robin show of showmen tomorrow. Okay, I think we're ready to call this class of FFA swine showmen into the ring. We have 7 exhibitors in this class of FFA showmen.
What a good group. Gosh, they could drive these all day long. Even the young lady with the feeder pig down there is getting along really well for one that hadn't been on this earth long enough to be trained. And so she's doing a good job. Got 2 or 3 really good looks from her. I think we get back out here. Young lady here with the belted hog doing a good job. Probably goes farther that way than we need you to before you come back. He's wanting to fight you a little bit. Young lady, the purple, get his head down on the profile, but she's a little heavier with the stick, and he's wanting to go to the barn on her a little bit that way. Young man with the spots, very unassuming. Just really does a good job. He's just right here in front of me all the time, and you don't notice him. That's great showmanship. I probably didn't see him as much as I did a couple of the others that absolutely got amazing control that way. The young lady in yellow, smooth and easy, did catch her on the wrong side one time like that, and I'm terrible because I walk too much. But she's excellent. She's got a touch about her that I like. That leaves these two, and these two are terrific. I'm talking absolutely terrific because I didn't know which one was the best, and that's when it's really, really good. Both of you are outstanding. When I switch pigs, I could care less how you drive somebody else's pigs. What if one of them's worked really hard at the barn and the other one hadn't, and I'm putting her on a good pig? Well, these have both worked really hard, or they wouldn't be still out here fighting it. When you switch, you go away from the judge with your pig and the one you pick up. When you come back, you do the same thing. A lot of people just leave their pig and go. These did not do that. They did it exactly right. Young lady in the black did come between me and the pig on both pigs. Young lady over there with the blue hog did not. Champion reserve. Good job, both of you.
Congratulations to Angel Ray Bates, your 2024 FFA Swine Showmanship Champion. She will compete in the round robin show of Showman tomorrow. I think it's time to bounce back and have that 4-H champion junior face off against that 4-H champion senior showmanship winner. So we have Eva Wireman from the junior division coming out to go off against Ella Stone from the senior division. The winner of this will compete in the round robin tomorrow.
Well, I will tell you, this is about as good as it gets. I hate it that I've got to beat one of these two, but that's part of judging. You know, you can love them to death and beat them like a dog, but neither one of these deserves to be beat. They're both exceptionally good. Now, let your free hand ride now. Let your free hand ride. Little things that they deal. Put them in there because I couldn't sort them. They both drive perfectly. This one gets her head up. They both are just a little bit fast. When I put pressure on them, they want to hustle around the front. You still ease around the front, cut me off, keep right on going, get it done. When we asked him the question, what's the best view of your hog? She said rear view because he's got a great big butt and a big top. Good answer. She said front view because she's got a huge chest. She's showing that was the gilt. And probably from a muscle standpoint, she's more shaped like a gilt than shaped like a market hog. Like that. I did ask the ear notch. Young lady in the pink didn't know her ear notch and knew why. The other one we had to help just a little bit. Little things become big when you get to that part. I think they're both wonderful. I absolutely love what they can make them do. They make it look so easy. And what they've done, they've adjusted to me and slowed down with the stick, eased up, all about head down on the profile, head up when you're coming at me, big chested, beautiful. I think when it comes all down, we got one maybe just a notch further down the road than the other one. But I'm telling you, they can show for me any day. Young lady right here is your champion. Good job.
Congratulations to Ella Stone, your overall 4-H champion, swine showmanship winner. She will compete in the round robin show of showmen tomorrow. We hope to see you back in the barn tomorrow. We have lamb and goat show in the morning at 9 a.m. Can we get a final round of applause for Mr. Warren Beeler, Mr. Kentucky Agriculture, being here with us to judge and sort our swine and our kids. And extraordinary show. Thanks to everybody that had a hand in it.